Hey guys, welcome to the show, Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. Today we're going straight NFL Week 4 preview, wagers, betting, point spreads, and then I'm gonna get into detail a little bit about different ways to bet. I think we've come along pretty good so far. You guys are following, and there's a few things I want to point out and make sure you guys know about this because it's really good ways to succeed when you're wagering. And always remember, wager small. Don't ever bet to if you need money. Don't ever bet to make your pockets heavy, and don't ever bet anything where if you lose it, it's gonna hurt you. You got to stay in a range where if you lose whatever you're going with, you're all right. You expect to lose it. If you win, it's a bonus. You got to be responsible with this shit. I've seen a lot of guys get out of control over the years, but that's a different story for a different day. We got a lot of fun stuff here, and we're gonna go into each line, each game. But I wanna talk to you guys about teasers, 2-team teasers, and how in a week like this it could be very valuable, and parlays and a few money line parlays, which where I think, you know what, I get really nervous when something looks too easy, but there's a couple really good ones that I want to point out. And there's like a rule of thumb when you're hot, you want to spread the word. Last week it was like one of them Cinderella weeks. I almost hit everything that I touched between the games and even fantasy and the weekly where you put the salary. I hit on Christian Kirk and DK and Emmanuel Sanders and all these guys, and you got everything rolling up around again. So I'm gonna give you a couple 2-team teasers that I like. A 2-team teaser now, you add 6 points to your liking. That's it. So whatever the game is, whatever now you go at the points, whatever the points are, if you like that team, you put 6 to your favor. So if a team is a 7-point favorite and you like that team to win, you knock it down to 1. And that's the exact example of a couple that I'm going to go over right now that I think we should all be paying attention to because it feels like a money grab. But I'm just a little hesitant because I've also been around long enough to know that sometimes when it seems too good to be true, you get one of those head scratchers. And we're getting one every week, but we're going to try to dance around that and not pick the stupid ones. We're gonna go down the board. So let's go down the board real quick. Tonight we got Jacksonville plus 7.5 at Cincy. Stay away from the shit games. That's one rule of thumb. Remember my rules. Shit games, stay away. Have some fun fooling around, but you never go. Cincy's tied for first in their division. There's 3 teams that are 2-1. The Browns, the Steelers, and Cincy. They're all 2-1. So they are tied for first, but they're laying 7.5. They're a young team too still, and that's a game you stay away from. So don't even worry about it. Forget about it. Sunday now. Sunday you got good ones. And here I'm gonna attack the first one right away. Kansas City. We've all seen what's been going on. They got a little sloppy. Kansas City is gonna lose 3 in a row. No, absolutely not. They will do whatever it takes. They will dial it back. They know they need to dial it back. They know they need to play a certain way. And they know that there's only a few quarterbacks on this earth that are balling with Justin Herbert right now. If you watched any of my videos, I told you in the summer that he was my favorite young quarterback from last year's class. The kid is he's a classy quarterback already. He's got the poise of a guy that's been playing 5 or 6 years, and I can't say enough about Justin Herbert. Philadelphia, young quarterback. He's not at that level yet. The team, not at that level yet. So I like KC by about 21. This is going to be their first blowout in about 4 football months, in about almost a year. KC will blow out the Eagles. That leads me to the teaser. Remember KC. KC is -7 at Philly. They're a road favorite at Philly -7. We're going to get rid of those points in a minute. Stay with me. Now, next up, Tennessee on the road, traveling to the Jets. I miscalculated last week with Denver. I was like, oh, take the Jets with the 10.5 points because look who Denver played. Shit and stink. Jacksonville and the Giants. I forgot. The Jets are worse than all of them. So Denver, Denver beat the Jets. The Jets have not shown me anything. So here's what I'm saying. Tennessee is a 7-point favorite against the Jets in New York. KC and Tennessee are identical. 2 road favorites that should win that are laying 7. Do I feel comfortable laying 7 with either one of them? No, absolutely not. I've seen Tennessee grind games out. That's how they grind games out. KC's been very, very bipolar, but I do believe that they will beat the shit out of Philadelphia this week. That leads me to my first 2-team teaser. Kansas City -7, Tennessee -7. You add the 6 to your liking. So now it gets KC -1, Tennessee -1. 2-team teaser. It gives you a little less than even odds. Like 100 gives you back like 176 or something like that, or 180 on a teaser like that. So Kansas City -1 to beat Philly. Tennessee -1 to beat the Jets. 2-team teaser. And you could do either one of them money line, but I'll get into that later. So that's what I like so far. Another teaser that I also like. I'm going to stay on the Kansas City train because I know the trends. They will win this week. So I call this my top of the food chain teaser. Top of the food chain teaser. Tommy Brady, right? Going back to Foxborough to play New England. They're 6.5-point favorite. KC, 7 favorite over Philly. Knock the 6 points down with both. KC from -7 to -1. Tampa Bay -6.5, -0.5. KC, they just got to win. Tampa Bay just got to win. 2-team teaser. So you got KC, Tennessee in a 2-team teaser. KC, Tampa Bay in a 2-team teaser. You're tying KC in with the whole marbles, but that's what I like. Then, with a 3-team teaser, if you want to go with a 3-team teaser, I got one of those too. My 3-team teaser of the week, you add 10 points. When you get 3 teams, you add 10 points to each game. So I checked it out. Baltimore is +1 at Fugazi, Denver, right? Denver just beat nobodies. You know Lamar is gonna fight all night. You know that. The Ravens' style of football is a certain way, from the defense to the quarterback. I love it. It's my favorite. Lamar, like I remember they asked him after his first loss, like or something like, "Are you rattled? What are you gonna do Monday night?" And he looked right at the report. He's like, he wasn't nasty either. Like Kevin Durant acts like a little girl. Like Lamar's like, it's gonna be a fight. And that's it. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna play ball. It's gonna be a fight. And that's why I love Lamar Jackson. So that's team number 1 in my 3-team teaser. Baltimore +11 instead of +1 at Denver. Then you got Seattle +3 at San Fran. San Fran ain't blowing nobody out, and Seattle's due. Seattle, what do you think? Seattle's going to lose all year? They're going to be 4-13? Of course not. They're 1-2. What's that tell you? Seattle's going to come to play. They're a 3-point dog at San Fran. Give me Seattle plus the 13. So now you got 2 very tough teams that are going to fight you to the end, getting double digits. Love it. Who could we put third on that? You're going to be very surprised. But as a Giants fan, you know me. I'm the hardest on my team. The Giants are like my son. I treat them harder than the other kids because that's me. You know what I'm saying? So the Saints have been very undesirable lately. They had that nice start. Green Bay was all rusty. We don't know what we're seeing from them. They've been up and down. And they are a big, big favorite. I think, New York Giants are +7.5 at New Orleans, okay? The Giants have stepped on their own toes all year. They played with Washington. They played with everybody. They fumble. All stupid shit that could easily be corrected. The Giants have literally been beating themselves. They can play with anybody. So since they're getting 7.5, and New Orleans has a good D, and we got to run the rock, we got a capable quarterback. Now, we've been in such trouble with with everything, don't you think we're gonna go through our whole bag of tricks this weekend? Let's see Daniel Jones run and pass with the whole kit and caboodle. I'll take the Giants plus 17.5 instead of plus 7.5. So with my 3-team teaser of the week, Baltimore plus 11, Seattle plus 13, and the Giants plus 17.5. That's the 3-team teaser of the week. Okay? Now, you got money line parlays. Okay? Now, you wipe out the spread, right? You wipe out the spread, and you take a couple teams you just think are going to win. You put them together to knock the odds down, so you're not laying $300 to win 100. You get the parlays. You get what I'm saying? So, money line parlays. Let's say we went with Kansas City and Tennessee just to win. That's what pays 100 to 100, and it pays out 175 total. So you lay 100 and you win 75. So you would get 175 total payout back if you lay the 100. There's different ones you could do, but you take teams that could definitely win. It's kind of whatever pays more. You don't want to rob yourself. So let's see what pays more. If you take Tennessee and Kansas City on the money line, $100 pays 175. But if you take KC with where are we going? Tennessee on the teaser. Let's see what $100 pays on the teaser. 2-team teaser, 6-point. $100 pays 183. So you wouldn't want to do those two money line. You would want to tease it. So anything that takes a 7 down to a 1, you want to tease. You want to tease it and not money line it. You lay the point. It makes a little difference. You get paid more. Okay. So now let me tell you where I'm going with the money line parlays. This is where you take a shot. Okay. That's where you take a shot. So now here we go. Super parlay. Everybody loves parlays. Don't tell me, no matter how responsible you are, even if you put your little Nutri-Scratch or $5 in, everybody's got that 5 to 18 parlay. Just in case my $3 parlay hits for the 18,000, we've all done that. So my parlay it's not a super duper parlay, but it's a very realistic one. And I'm going to go down the line. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 NFL teams that just have to win. 5 NFL teams to win. Okay. KC to win. They're going to beat Philadelphia. Just win. Just win. Tennessee is going to beat the Jets. That's 2. Dallas. Yes, Dallas. Listen, we got to stop hating on them. Carolina does not have McCaffrey. All right? Darnold is 3-0. He's still Darnold. Dallas is on a different level. I know we want to believe in Santa Claus and all that shit. We got to win some money. We got to put Dallas in that money line parlay. And I'm a Giant fan. Listen to me. And I was hot last week. You got to go with the hot hand. And if somebody else is hot going, you let me know what you like. But right now, KC, Tennessee, Dallas. Now, who's been playing better than the Rams? Nobody. We go with the Rams. We throw them right in. The Rams, we put them in the money line parlay. I've been saying for 3 weeks, I wouldn't be me if I didn't put the Rams in my personal parlay. We don't have to do this one. This is mine. All right? Because I've been telling you for 3 weeks, I like Arizona, but something's stopping me from putting the stamp on them as a true playoff contender. And it's gonna come to fruition this weekend. The Rams, Arizona's a plus 4.5. I don't know if the Rams are going to cover. They might win by 3. They might be the last team with the ball wins. But the Rams will beat Arizona. You're going to see the difference in the teams. That's why you throw the Rams in as the 4th team. And then Tommy Boy is going to be doing visualizing techniques from 5 a.m. when he wakes up to the time he takes that first snap at 1 or whenever that is, 4. So Tommy Tampa Bay is in that 5-team parlay. And that 5-team parlay is solid. Look at that. Tampa Bay, you think Tampa Bay will New England? Yes. Will the Rams beat Arizona? That's the one that's going to get us paid. Yes. Dallas to beat Carolina. You got to take You can't just take all the huge ones. It'll pay you shit. You got to have a little balls and know which ones. And I'm telling you the two. The two that everybody's 50-50 on is Dallas and the Rams. The Rams are going to smoke Arizona like a Dutch. And Dallas, they're going to take care of business. You watch and see. Dallas is for real this year. And I hate to say it, but they're going to take care of business. And then Tennessee and KC. So $100 on that pays $517. I really like that. $100. Kansas City, Tennessee, Dallas, Rams, Tampa Bay. 100 pays $517. So you know what? We were so hot with the with the games last week. I'm going to give you my honest assessment of what I think on each game right now, down the line, normal, old school style, real quick. And man, I'm just doing this to provoke thought because I've been catching out the trends, I've been catching out the players, and we're going to have a late start 'em, sit 'em this weekend, and player props. We got to get into that because I'm noticing trends there too. We got Jacksonville at Cincinnati. Stay away from the game. It's shit. Kansas City -7 at Philly. Are they going to cover? Probably not because they never do. Are they going to win? Yes. Houston +17 at the Bills. All I know is that the Bills are going to win the game, but they're too high to even put in a parlay with anybody. You're wasting the pick, and if something goes wrong, you'll screw yourself for not even bumping it up that much. Too much. Stay away from that. Carolina +4 at the Cowboys. That's the game you got to have a little cojones. I'm telling you, Dallas is a firepower team. Carolina's not going to be the same without McCaffrey. You take the Cowboys, you take that to the bank. The Giants are +7.5 at New Orleans. I would not be surprised if the Giants win the game outright. You want to take a shot on a money dog? Take the Giants. Remember, they're part of the 3-team teaser, +17.5. Love that. Detroit +3 at Chicago. Man, that's tough. Chicago just had the worst outing of their life. They're a 3-point favorite at home. Detroit is terrible. Shit game, stay away. Rule of thumb. Nucci rule of thumb, stay away. Browns are -2 at Minnesota. Trap game alert. Woo. Trap game alert. Stay away from that game. Minnesota's weirdly dangerous. Stay away from that game. Just stay away from it. Indianapolis is +2 at Miami. I don't know about Carson Wentz, his ankles. I don't know about these other guys. That's a game I like nothing about. Washington is -1 at Atlanta. Another game I don't like anything about. Pitts hasn't come on yet. Washington's Jekyll and Hyde. It's a weird game. Baltimore +1 at Denver. I think they could kick the shit out of Denver. Money line. But I really love them +11.5 in that 3-team teaser with Seattle and the Giants. Baltimore +11.5. Seattle +13. Giants +17.5. I love that. So Arizona +4.5 at the Rams. Will the Rams cover that 4.5? I don't know. Will the Rams win? Yes. So you throw that in that super money line parlay for Uncle Nooch. You know what I'm saying? Seattle +3 at San Fran. I'm not sold on San Fran yet, and that's where Seattle comes in with the +13 on the teaser. You could even throw them in a 2-team teaser. You take Seattle +9, you'll never be hurting. They'll have a little lead. You'll be straight even if you took the 9. And then you got Tampa Bay -6.5 in New England. Come on, man. I'd probably lay that 6.5. That'd be the only game I would lay 6.5 with a road team. But you take them in a 2-team teaser, you drop them down, you lay a half with them and another smart team, and you're going home a winner. So and then you got the Vegas at the Chargers. You got two of my favorite young quarterbacks. You got Derek Carr, who's only thrown for 1,200 yards this season, against Herbert, my favorite. So I'm going to coin flip that one and just wish everybody luck. But this to me is my Sunday preview. DraftKings, wagers, bets, spreads, and we're talking a little strategy now. Not too much, but we're talking about little teasers, little parlays, and when it's smart to put them in. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be kicking it off again real soon.